Hey guys, Taylor here. And as you can tell by my lovely room decor so far, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. I am part Irish, so I do celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But I also wanted to kind of decorate my room for you guys so that you guys could kind of partake in my Irish roots in St. Patrick's Day hoop-de-doo-dah. But I also wanted to show you guys some DIY St. Patrick's Day decor. The things I'm going to show you guys how to make are very easy. They're like on super easy level. Not only that, they are also so cute and so adorable and so festive to this beautiful Irish time of year. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make these really cute clovers with gold glitter on them. These are so cute for wall decor. Then I'm going to show you how to make personalized clovers that you can give to your friends. And then I'm going to show you the coup de grace of all things St. Patrick's Day, your own cauldron. I would also recommend for safety precautions and personal precautions, I would wear an old t-shirt while making these, as well as having a mask at hand. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to make are these really cute clovers, and we're going to sprinkle them with gold glitter, which makes this really, really festive. So you're going to take a foam clover and you're going to put it down on a piece of paper. And at this point, it is a really good idea to have the mask at hand because we're going to handle adhesive spray and it smells awful. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your adhesive spray and you're going to spray that all over the foam clover. Every nook and cranny could be sprayed if you want. You can choose how much or how little you want. And then carefully, because the adhesive is still wet, take the clover off the paper and put it aside so that it can dry. Once it becomes tacky and it can let be stuck to your finger, then it's all good. Next, you're going to do the messiest part of this whole thing, putting on the glitter. You can spread it out with your finger. You can tap off the excess just to let any excess glitter fall off. And you can continue spreading it, making sure that the glitter sticks to where you want it. And this is something that I've done. I've even put the clover on top of some glitter that was remaining, tapped off the sides, and then I just went ahead and added the glitter. Voila! To stick this on your wall, you're going to take a piece of tape. I just used duct tape because that was what was in my hand at the time. And you're going to take your clover and you're just going to plop it on there. And there you guys have it. You can make as much and or as little amounts of these clovers as much as you can, as much as you want. These are so cute. They really do have the colors of St. Patrick's Day and make it a little bit more festive. Next, we're going to make these very personalized clovers. I actually loved making these. These are so cute and very personalized. So you're going to take a sheet of paper. I got this fancy blue craft paper at Michael's, and these types of paper are very, very cheap. So you're going to place your clover down onto the paper, and then you're going to trace the outline of the clover on top of the paper with a marker, not like a blue marker because it's going to blend in with the blue glitter, but you're going to use a dark marker to kind of go ahead and outline it, and you're going to do that all throughout the clover. It should look something like this. Now, if you are a child, have adult supervision during this step. You are going to take an X-Acto knife and you're going to carefully and slowly cut this baby out. And this is something that I'm going to have to say. Make sure you have adult supervision while you are doing this. You could get seriously hurt when you're working with a knife. So what you're going to do after that, you're going to outline it one more time to make sure that it pops out. And then to trim off the white marks, you're going to take your X-Acto knife and just run it along the white marks until you have a pretty clean cut. And so that is my autism awareness clover. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make personalized ones. The first one I'm going to show you guys is the rainbow one. So what you're going to do is you're going to trace the clover on top of a piece of paper. Remove the clover and there's your outline. Now you're going to cover 1/7 of the clover red, 1/7 of the clover orange, 1/7 of the clover yellow, 1/7 of the clover green, 1/7 of the color blue, This part is totally optional. You guys can go back and color the rest purple, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use indigo. I'm gonna cover another 7th with that color because I'm gonna be doing the Christian version, not the gay version. Sorry about that. And whatever is left remaining white on the clover, you are going to color the very last color of the rainbow, purple. And then after that, you're going to take your scissors and carefully cut this thing out. It is a very lengthy thing, I know, but sometimes it's just better to be safe and sorry. You know, slow and steady wins the race. And you're going to cut out the entire clover off the piece of paper. And as you can see, it's already starting to look very cool already. And you're gonna make sure you cut every single nook and cranny. Make sure you get the corners really good. And then if you just wanted to chop off of some bits and pieces of the clover and just want to do it that way, that's fine. That's what I did to kind of help me finish cutting this thing. And then you're gonna go back in and you're going to trim off the marks that are outside of the black outline. And so there is your rainbow clover. This is so cool. But if you don't want to do a rainbow one and just want to do one based on your favorite pattern, that is totally fine. I'm going to show you guys how to do that one. You're basically going to do the same thing as you did with the rainbow one. You're going to outline the clover. And then I'm using my favorite pattern, chevron. It doesn't have to be accurate. You can make this as inaccurate and as colorful as you want. So what I did is I'm going to go ahead and make the chevron pattern on the paper. Then you're going to cut it out and then it's going to be a wonderful hoop-de-doo-dah. This color reminds me of Barney. The next thing I'm going to show you guys, this is something really kid-friendly, something you can do with your kids, with your nieces or nephews or your siblings. Your very own St. Patrick's Day cauldron. It's kind of like an Easter basket. So you're going to take some black paint. You're going to take a box that you don't think you're going to use anymore. And you're basically going to paint it black. You guys mean what I say at the beginning of the video when I said that this was going to be super easy? This is a very time-consuming thing because this takes forever to dry. And you're going to paint all 4 sides and all 4 angles, and you're going to cover all the flaps in paint. Once the first coat dries, you're going to paint it the second coat. You're going to give it a second coat. I did not wait until it fully dried because honestly, I didn't have the time to wait for it. You're going to make sure, and then after the second coat dries, you're going to go ahead and apply the third coat. This thing takes about 4 coats, so it is, again, really lengthy progress. While you're waiting for that to dry, you can go ahead and start on the inside. The inside is totally optional. If you guys want to go ahead and glue some black paper on it, by all means, go ahead. I'm just a really big perfectionist. And make sure you get around the angles. I just dab a little bit to kind of get the fold marks covered in paint. And I'm just going to continue on painting the inside. Again, if you guys wanted to just stick some black paper on it, be my guest. And then after the third coat dries, you're going to give this thing a final 4th coat. And you have to wait until it fully dries. When it gets to be like that, that's when you're done. Then you're going to continue coloring in the flaps. You're going to paint a second coat on the flap since it isn't as bold as the outside of the box. You're going to continue on with the inside. You can color as much of the inside as you want. Again, this is optional. You can paint the bottom if you want. I just chose to do it. But if you do it, you're going to use the remainder of your black paint and just color the bottom. And that is what it looks like. You know what? It doesn't even matter if it's perfect because your kid is not going to care at all. And as you can see, my hands got very, very messy. This was a very messy thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands and show you guys how to make the cauldron. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your X-Acto knife. Again, adult supervision. And you're just going to cut along the flap until you're going to make kind of like another box in it. So you're going to cut it and then remove the rectangle. And look, there's a little handle for your cauldron. And then what you're going to do is, again, you're going to go ahead and take off this flappy part that is usually in the beginning when you have a package. So you're going to take that off. and which makes this part very, very easy. You're going to take your X-Acto knife, again, very carefully. You're going to cut off a little bit so that you have a rounded edge. You're going to do the same thing for the other side. And look at that! It looks like a little bowl for the cauldron. Next, you're going to put on some more adhesive spray on the clover. And then you're going to press it down. And you're going to keep pressing until it is actually sticking onto the box. This is why I suggested you should wait until the paint is completely dry. This is why, because the paint kind of creased and then it kind of drifted away. So now you're going to decorate your clover however you like, and then you're going to fill it up the night before St. Patrick's Day. So ask your kids, what do you want to see at the end of the rainbow? Fill it up with the trees along with gold coins, and then stick the cauldron at the side of the kids' bed so that they find a wonderful surprise in the morning. So there you go, guys. Those are my DIY St. Patrick's Day crafts and wonderful creations. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Go ahead and give it a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also, in the comments below, tell me which DIY project was your favorite and why. Also, tell me if you guys are planning on doing any of these projects. I really look forward to reading your responses. And finally, as always, if you guys like this video and want to see more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, which is a perfect time to do so with it being March Madness on my channel. Well, guys, that's it for now. Until next time, bye-bye.